The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a set of standards for electrical wiring and equipment installation in the United States. It's updated every 3 years by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA. Understanding the NEC is crucial for anyone working with electrical systems, including electricians, engineers, contractors, and inspectors. Price of the National Electrical Code book can vary. The NFPA non-member price is around $75. It is important to check the NFPA website or authorized distributors for the most current pricing information. The NEC is a comprehensive document covering a wide range of electrical topics. Firstly, general requirements for electrical installations are addressed. This includes things like wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and bonding. Secondly, the NEC covers specific requirements for different types of occupancies, such as residential, commercial, and industrial buildings. These requirements may vary depending on the type of occupancy and the specific hazards present. Thirdly, the NEC provides detailed information on specific types of equipment and systems, such as motors, transformers, generators, and control systems. This information includes installation requirements, wiring diagrams, and safety precautions. Fourthly, the NEC addresses safety-related topics such as arc flash protection, lockout/tagout procedures, and personal protective equipment. These requirements are designed to protect workers from electrical hazards. The NEC also includes requirements for emergency systems such as emergency lighting and backup power systems. These systems are designed to provide essential services during power outages or other emergencies. Furthermore, the NEC provides guidance on how to properly inspect and test electrical systems. This includes procedures for verifying that installations comply with the code and for identifying potential hazards. The NEC is a complex document and it can be challenging to navigate. However, there are several resources available to help users understand and apply the code. Firstly, the NFPA offers training courses and seminars on the NEC. These courses provide in-depth instruction on the code's requirements and how to apply them in real-world situations. Secondly, there are numerous books and articles available that explain the NEC in plain language. These resources can be helpful for those who are new to the code or who need a refresher on specific topics. Thirdly, many local jurisdictions offer assistance to those who have questions about the NEC. Local electrical inspectors can provide guidance on how to comply with the code and can answer specific questions about installations. The NEC is a living document that is constantly evolving to reflect changes in technology and industry practices. It is important to stay up to date on the latest edition of the code to ensure that your electrical installations comply with current requirements. The NEC is not a design manual. It provides minimum safety requirements for electrical installations. It is the responsibility of the designer to ensure that the installation meets the needs of the specific application and complies with all applicable codes and standards. Furthermore, the NEC is not a substitute for good engineering judgment. It is important to use your knowledge and experience to make informed decisions about electrical installations. The NEC is an important tool for ensuring the safety of electrical installations. By following the requirements of the code, you can help to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Proper overcurrent protection is one of the most critical aspects of electrical safety. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to interrupt the flow of current in the event of an overload or short circuit. This protects equipment and wiring from damage and prevents electrical fires. Grounding and bonding are also essential for electrical safety. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which allows overcurrent protection devices to operate properly. Bonding connects all metal parts of an electrical system together to ensure that they are at the same potential. This reduces the risk of electric shock. Wiring methods are another important consideration in electrical safety. The NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for different applications. It is important to select the appropriate wiring method for the environment and the type of electrical load. Arc flash protection is a critical aspect of electrical safety, particularly in industrial and commercial settings. Arc flashes are dangerous electrical explosions that can cause serious injuries or death. The NEC requires that employers provide arc flash protection for their employees. This includes providing personal protective equipment, such as arc-rated clothing and face shields, and implementing safe work practices. Lockout/tie-out procedures are used to prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. These procedures involve disconnecting the equipment from its power source and placing a lock and tag on the disconnect switch. This ensures that the equipment cannot be accidentally turned on while someone is working on it. The NEC also includes requirements for emergency systems, such as emergency lighting and backup power systems. These systems are designed to provide essential services during power outages or other emergencies. Emergency lighting provides illumination to allow people to safely evacuate a building. Backup power systems provide power to critical equipment, such as life support systems and fire pumps. The NEC also provides guidance on how to properly inspect and test electrical systems. This includes procedures for verifying that installations comply with the code and for identifying potential hazards. Electrical inspections are typically performed by local electrical inspectors. These inspectors are trained to identify code violations and to ensure that electrical installations are safe. The NEC is a complex document, but it is essential for anyone working with electrical systems. By understanding and applying the requirements of the code, you can help to ensure the safety of people and property. It's also important to remember that the NEC is a minimum standard. In many cases, it may be necessary to exceed the requirements of the code to provide a higher level of safety. For example, you may want to install additional grounding electrodes or use a larger size conductor than required by the NEC. Another important consideration is the quality of the materials and equipment used in electrical installations. It is important to use only listed or labeled equipment that has been tested and certified by a recognized testing laboratory. Listed and labeled equipment has been shown to meet certain safety standards and is more likely to perform as intended. Proper installation techniques are also essential for electrical safety. It is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing electrical equipment and to use the appropriate tools and techniques. Improper installation can lead to electrical hazards, such as short circuits, overloads, and electric shock. Regular maintenance is also important for electrical safety. Electrical equipment should be inspected regularly for signs of wear and tear. Any damaged or worn equipment should be repaired or replaced promptly. The NEC is a valuable resource for anyone working with electrical systems. By understanding and applying the requirements of the code, you can help to ensure the safety of people and property. Always consult with a qualified electrician or electrical engineer if you have any questions about electrical safety.